welcome to Orkney. Renault Zoe. Never been keen on the Zoe, but this is a really nice example. So let's take a look. So it's a Renault Zoe Dynamique on a 15 plate, registered March 2015. So it's 5 years old, and it's an ex-Co-Wheels car, the car sharing people. Full service history. We have type 2 to type 2 cable that is plugged into my charger at home. I'm also going to get a 3-pin plug granny cable, so you'll have everything covered. Reversing camera on this particular trim level, and giving it a quick clean. 3 rear seat belts. It's no undue odours. It drives really nicely. I say I'm not that au fait with the Renault Zoe, but my wife loves it. And if this doesn't sell, I think we'll be keeping it. Very good tyres all round. I'll do a walk around at the end of the video. So lots of settings, one of which means it'll lock itself. That's the key. So you can either walk up to the car and press the black button like you do on the Leaf to unlock it, or you can press unlock on the key fob, and then you get. So you've got 4 electric windows, electrically operated wing mirrors as well. The seat, strangely enough, is not height adjustable, which is a bit odd. But obviously the backrest goes down and you can move the base of the seat forwards as well. So it's also had a battery software update, a BMS update. So it's now showing about 88 to 90 miles on a full charge. Oh, it's sort of a Chinese calming sound. I'll try and do a Chinese impersonation. Normal sort of gear stick arrangement with park, reverse, neutral and drive. Like most modern EVs, pop it in reverse, you get a nice rear camera on this particular trim level as well. Automatic lights, wipers, cruise control, all the normal things you expect with a modern car. An eco button as well, USB. I'm waiting for a new part here because this vent is broken, so we're going to replace this panel, and also there is a SD card for the sat-nav coming as well, which is a TomTom based sat-nav, which is really good. A strange, very small glove box. I believe it's because it's French, and the French, we're in right-hand drive, there's a fuse box behind there which limits the space of the glove box. Don't know why I'm telling you that, but I just have. Let me show you the V5. So it's a Co-Wheels car. They've had it from new, registered the 30th of March 2015. So the only reason they've sold it is that it's past their 5-year age that they keep their vehicles at. All the books and manuals are here from Renault, including a full Renault history. The serviced, where are we? In March or April in 16, 17, 18. I'll give you the mileages: 3,600, 9,000, 16,000, and last at 24,000 in March 19. Just had a recent MOT, which is just like a service, to be honest, and the mileage is now 30,999. This will go up because I shall be using it. And these are the receipts I had from Specialist Cars Aberdeen for Renault, who did a BMS update on the car and a health check. So the BMS update basically means the gasometer is more accurate, and you also get a better range. So welcome to the test drive. So foot on the brake, press the power button. You can also change that jingle. You can also change the sound of the indicators, which is a bit strange. Anyway, foot on the brake, press the knob at the back of the gear selector down to D for drive. Take your foot off the brake. You'll always have a bit of creep, which is what all EVs do, all automatics do. And then you also get this artificial noise that's underneath the bonnet. It's almost like a zen-like hum, which is a pedestrian warning system, which you can turn off, but it automatically defaults back on, and there's a car coming up the road. You get a little beep when you put it in reverse. Drives like all the other EVs, very responsive, lots of torque. Get that faint whistle in the background. But being an ex-car sharing car, it's just been maintained regardless of cost. So it drives absolutely spot on. Now the unique thing about this Zoe, because I can hear a lot of you saying, ooh, it's one of those Zoes with a dreaded battery lease, which I agree, I do not like the battery lease. A lot of my YouTube EV friends do like the battery lease. Personally, no. And why don't I like it? Well, look at this screenshot now of the state of health of this battery at 5 years old. It's at 98%. So paying a battery lease of £50 odd a month, and then Renault saying, well, basically we'll give you a new battery when your battery goes bad, they're just not going wrong. I'd say that screenshot, 98% after 5 years. This car's lost 2% range in 5 years and 31,000 miles. So my opinion is the Renault battery lease was a massive cash cow for Renault. Yes, they reduced the actual new cost, make it more affordable, but the whole battery lease model, for me, it just didn't work. And all of my customers, I've never been asked for a Renault Zoe. I'll tell a lie, I've been asked 3 times for a Renault Zoe with a battery lease, and I've supplied them, but I won't stock anything that's got a lease battery. That was a very long-winded way of saying this does not have a leased battery. Now, cars of Zoes of this age in the past, all of them have been a battery lease. From sort of 2017, 2018, you could get what's called a Zoe I, where you paid a higher price at when you bought it brand new, and that meant there was no battery lease attached. But Co-Wheels did a deal with Renault, bought, I don't know, 50 of them, let's say, and there was no battery lease attached to this car. So you buy this car as a used EV, you own the whole thing. That is in writing. It's also HPI clear as well, because when cars have got a leased battery, it does show up on the HPI report as finance owing. It appears as finance other, which means it's a leased battery. This is an owned battery, alright? I'm just giving you some background info that I'm sure you found really interesting. Lease battery, 98%, it's lost 2% capacity in 5 years and 30,000 miles. I've been quite impressed with this. This is also the higher rated kilowatt onboard charger. There's 2. See, the French make it really confusing. Basically you can have, they call it a rapid or a quick. I can never remember which way around it is, but this has got the faster of the 2 onboard chargers. This has got the 43 kilowatt onboard charger, AC, alternating current, which basically means when you plug it into a rapid, it will charge it at 43 kilowatts, so you can charge it really quickly. Actually, I did this the other day, so let's just cut now to a video of me trying this out on a AC rapid. So this is a bit of a first for me. I'm in a Renault Zoe. It's got 14 miles left. I'm just going to do a little test on how fast it rapid charges. It's now 10 to 4. So let's turn it off and open up the old flap of the front, and let's give it a go. It's just decided to lock itself, so I want AC. Take out the old AC socket. In, wait for it to do its thing. Oh, press start. Come on, Porterfield, wake up. Right then. This has just had the software update on the Zoe. There's some clicking going on. Oh yeah, it is. Right. Oh yeah, there we go. So let's see what it's doing. So we've got 16%, saying there's 50 minutes remaining. So there we go, 16:53. Let's just nip across to Tesco's, do a bit of shopping and see how we get on. So here we go, it's been 40 minutes. I've been over to Tesco's and I popped to the co-op. I've just got myself some chips. Ooh, I've taken on 17 kilowatt hours in 40 minutes. That's pretty good going. So let's disconnect. Flap. Be a good EV and pop it back in the holder. That's it, right. 40 minutes. Oh. So let's see how we got on. Take my mask off. 86%. That is pretty good going in just over 40 minutes. Yeah, that's impressive. So there you go. Pretty fast to charge from, what was it, 16% up to 85%. It's pretty rapid or quick, or whichever way the French call it. So it's got everything in its favour. It's got the faster onboard charger, there's no battery lease, it's got a full Renault history, and as I'm going to show you now, it's got a few marks, it's got a few chips and dinks, but I'll highlight that as I finally walk around the car. But suffice to say, it drives absolutely spot on. So a quick walk around the Zoe. Let's start for this front corner. There's a small mark on the bumper there. The front, where are we? Offside wheel has been curbed. Very decent tyres all round. I think they're all at 5 and 6 millimeters. The discs are fine, but some damage to that wheel. This wheel has a little bit of scuffing. Again, another, what is it? Pirelli on the back. Looking down the side, we've got some tiny dinks there. Car parking dinks that if you had a smart repairman would easily come out. The rear bumper, I might get this rear corner blown in. Some scuffs here, a little piece of the plastic there taken off the top of the paint. So that corner could do with painting. A few marks where things have been dragged out the boot. The rear tyre again is a Yokohama. Again, very recent, lots and lots of tread on that tyre, and a few marks to the alloy. Side's very nice and clean. Near side front, again, lots of grazing and scuffs to the alloy, and it's a, where are we? Another branded tyre, another Yokohama on the front. So it's a clean example. Some of the blue has come off the badging, which is a common fault for the Zoe. So there we go. You won't be disappointed. It's a rare thing. I might have mentioned it before. No battery lease. I'll say it again. No battery lease. Renault Zoe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.